All right, so today we're taking a look at this mammoth of a tablet. This is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. To be honest with you guys, I'm not really a tablet user. The only reason I really got the tablet is because when I was doing the pre-order for my S22 Ultra, they had some really good deals going on. So I was able to get a great price on the tablet, and I even got the cover slash keyboard to go with it, which is like a $350 keyboard, and I got it for completely free. So basically I didn't want to miss out on the deal, so I went ahead and bought the whole package. And when I was purchasing it, I didn't really look at the specs. I just figured I'm getting the S22 Ultra phone, let me get the Tab S8 Ultra to complete the set. So I didn't realize how big this tablet is until it came in the mail. So basically what I want to do in this video is give you guys a walkthrough of my experience with the tablet so far, just so you have some insight on what to expect if you do decide to grab one. So immediately the first thing that I noticed about the tablet as soon as I got it is the weight. It's very lightweight. So despite this huge size, it still feels great even in just one hand. So as far as portability, this is still a very viable option. The second thing that stood out to me is the size of the display. So this is a 14.6 inch Super AMOLED display with a 90% screen to body ratio. So you're getting a ton of real estate with this screen. You have very small bezels all the way around, and you just have a lot of room to work with in terms of the display. So when it comes to watching videos and movies, this thing is absolutely amazing. So if you consume a lot of content, especially when you're on the go, I do think you're gonna like the display on this tablet. Now, the downside of this display is the aspect ratio. This has a 16:10 aspect ratio, which makes it great for using like this. But if you also like to rotate your tablet and use it like this, it just becomes very awkward and unnatural. As you can see, it makes the tablet extremely tall, and it looks kind of crazy as well. My wife was actually laughing at me the other day because I was laying in the bed using the tablet like this, and it was just so big in front of my face that my wife had to pull out her phone and take a picture. So as far as the aspect ratio, that's where I would have to give the edge to something like the iPad Pro, which has a 4:3 aspect ratio, which means it's going to be a lot more proportional no matter how you use it. Now let's talk about the actual image quality of the screen. So the picture that you get on this tablet is incredible. So again, it's perfect for watching movies and videos. And I think that's the main reason to go for the Ultra over the Tab S8 or the S8 Plus. Because honestly, if we're talking portability and just overall productivity on the go, the Tab S8 and S8 Plus are probably the better option. But if you just like having this huge display at your disposal at all times, then I do think you're gonna like the Tab S8 Ultra. Now, staying on the topic of watching videos and movies, let's talk about the sound. So this is using a quad speaker setup, which means you have a speaker on each corner of the tablet, and the sound quality on here is actually really impressive. So this thing has no issue filling a room with sound, and it actually gives you kind of a stereo effect since you have sound coming from each corner of the tablet. So my wife and I have actually watched a few movies on this, and we have no complaints as far as the image quality or the sound. Now, when it comes to gaming, to be honest, I'm not really into gaming, but I am confident that this tablet will stand up to just about anything that you throw at it. And then with the image quality as well as the sound quality, I do think that it makes for a great gaming experience. Now, as far as the cameras, this has a 13 megapixel wide and a 6 megapixel ultra wide camera. And you're probably not going to carry this with you everywhere you go just to take photos. But if you do need to take a picture of a document or some paperwork or something like that, it definitely has you covered. You're also getting two 12 megapixel front facing cameras with 4K video. So you'll get some decent quality if you need to hop on a video call or a conference call. Another thing that really impressed me is the performance that you get with the S Pen. There's virtually no latency. So if you're an avid S Pen user, you're definitely going to like your experience with this tablet. So if you do a lot of editing on the go or things of that nature, then this is going to be a great option. Also, having this really big screen makes it great for multitasking, so you can have multiple apps up at one time and still remain productive. So when it comes to the battery life, this features an 11,200 milliamp battery, and I've put it through some pretty moderate use, and I've been able to get a couple days out of one charge. Now, obviously, the more you use the tablet, the faster the battery is going to decline, but it does support 45-watt fast charging, so when you do have to plug it in, the battery does recharge rather quickly. So overall, this is a massive tablet with a very impressive display. But like I said, as far as portability and overall productivity on the go, the Tab S8 or S8 Ultra is probably the better option. Not to mention that those two will also save you some money. Also, if you have small hands, this probably isn't the tablet for you, because just trying to handle it sometimes can be a bit much. But I will say, if you're the type of person that uses your tablet more so for leisure than actual work, then you probably will enjoy the Tab S8 Ultra. I mean, the screen is phenomenal, 14.6 inches, the overall image quality, the sound quality coming from the speakers, very impressive. So I have enjoyed my time so far with the tablet, and I definitely plan on using it more as time goes on. So yeah, that's basically the quick summary of my experience so far. Not really a full-on review since it's only been a couple weeks, but hopefully this does give you some insight on what to expect. So if you're interested in grabbing any of the Tab S8 lineup, make sure you check out the affiliate links down in the description. It does help support the channel anytime you use those links, and it's at no extra cost to you. Also, if you found this video to be helpful, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up, as well as consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on social media at CEO in the Making to stay up to date on all my latest content. And aside from that, as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.